This is 210 Local Music Podcast. You're listening to episode number 31.
210 Local Music.
This podcast episode is brought to you in part by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day trial at www.210localmusic.com/audible. We get a nice little bonus if you do, and you can cancel at any time. There are over 150,000 titles for you to choose from for your iPad, Kindle, Android, or MP3 player.
And now, on with the show.
Thanks for tuning in to 210 Local Music Podcast. This is episode number 31, and we are the podcast that brings you music, art, film, and entertainment in and around the San Antonio area. And this episode, we've got some more music coming to you. We've got San Antonio's Women of Rock. This episode, we're focusing on some great San Antonio bands with all-female vocalists. Not saying that the whole band is women, it's primarily the lead singer. Huge shout-out to Nina Diaz of Girl and Coma, who's already in the studio recording her solo album. And another huge shout-out to Phanie and Jenn from Girl and Coma for starting their Riot Girl side project, Phea. Now, this doesn't mean that Girl and Coma is breaking up, they're just exploring new things. Honestly, I'm hopeful in the idea that this means that they're using these projects as a way to work things out creatively and return to Girl and Coma refreshed and raring to go. Now, I've got to apologize that there won't really be any Girl and Coma songs in this episode. I don't have any releases to play them on the show, and it seems to me that when a band is on a label, it kind of makes it that much more difficult to work with them. This isn't a reflection on the band by any means, just the process and the red tape that comes with dealing with legal entities and people who are trying to watch their backs and who are used to being taken advantage of. I'm planning to try to work with the girls during their time in these side projects, which are completely unrelated to Girl and Coma, which means that they're independent from any label or record exec issues. Now, I know the girls would be down, they're really down to earth, and they pretty much want what every other musician wants, and that's to be heard. Especially with these new projects, they really are kind of more DIY this time around. It gives them a new opportunity to do things, to try things that they didn't get to try with Girl and Coma, or to reach different audiences. Once again, I'm really excited about these projects. I can't wait to see the effect that they have on the next Girl and Coma album, which is also something that's going to be in the works once these projects are worked out. I know I've been saying this for almost a month now, but the changes that are coming are still moving along very, very slowly. No biggie, though. It really just means that I can build up the excitement for when it does happen. One thing that might start happening that I haven't mentioned are on-air song or album reviews, so look for those coming a little bit sooner rather than later, hopefully. Now let's get to the music. First up, we've got Bite Lip Bleed, which is Reverb Nation's number 16 on the indie ska punk chart. It kind of sound a little bit like No Doubt, and they feature Jen Cavazos on vocals, Robert Benovi on drums, Jeremy Garza on the sax, Nick Valdez on bass, Juan Luna on guitar, Gilbert Covarrubias on trombone, and Laith Garrett Fisk on trumpet. Our photographer friend RD totally digs this band, as do I. Here's their song, Alcohol.
This is Michelle Celeste, and you're listening to 210 Local Music Podcast.
Next, we've got Celestial Descent, which is number 10 on Reverb Nation's alternative alt-rock pop punk chart, featuring Celeste Nicole Munoz as lead vocalist, Isaac Isaiah Alvarez on guitar, Josue Jimenez on drums, and Corbin Beltran on bass. This band has been requested the most out of any band to be spotlighted on the show via Twitter and Facebook. Here's Celestial Descent with their song Mind Over Heart.
Get shorter with the thought of you thinking that I don't believe in your love. My stomach turns upside down. This routine's getting older. It seems like lately my mind is not my own, and I've been poisoned with the voice of my enemy. I can't overcome this. When I turn on the lights, I can see for a moment. Then darkness keeps finding a way back into my mind. You think my heart's the strongest, but at times it's too close to the ground. With this rain, I can't see, but it seems it's just pouring on me. I will make this go away. I promise I'll find a way. The times that I've spoken, my mind, it just seems for some reason I'm being too blind. Then like bullets shoot out my words, and it makes me feel ugly. It seems like lately my mind is not my own, and only my hand could reach to one I know. I could overcome this. When I turn on the lights, I can see for a moment. Then darkness keeps finding a way back into my mind. You think my heart's the strongest, but at times it's too close to the ground. With this rain, I can't see, but it seems it's just pouring on me. I will make this go away. I promise I'll find a way. I'm sorry I tried, it just didn't turn out to the way I thought it would be. I thought I could handle it better than this. I don't get why you can't see. It's hurting me. When I turn on the lights, I can see for a moment. Then darkness keeps finding a way into my mind. You think my heart's the strongest, but close to ground with this rain. I can't see, but it seems it's just pouring on me. I can't make this go away, though I promised I'd find a I can't make this go away.
Now we've got Langton Drive, which is number 4 on Reverb Nation's Indie Rock Queer Rock chart, featuring vocals by Jessie Riot, Christine Rebel on drums, Jess DeGeneres on bass, and their new guitarist Jessica Perry. These ladies helped us out by killing it for the 210 Toys for Tots show in December last year, and are a great group of ladies. It was really great getting to meet them and work with them. Here's their eponymous track, Langton Drive.
Well, I don't think you love me the way you say you do. I'm running around in circles to get the truth from you, and I know you don't know me the way that I know you. But I hope that you can see I'm smarter than you think. This time, don't walk away. This time, 'cause I know that you are not what you seem, but you're the only one that makes my heart beat faster. I'm falling faster every single day, and I hope that you won't let things get in the way. I'm starting to think that maybe this won't work out. You caught up in your own hell and dragging me down. I need to let go of you before you tear me apart, but I just can't give you up. This time, don't walk away. This time, 'cause I know that you are not what you seem, but you're the only one that makes my heart beat faster. I'm falling faster every single day, and I hope that you won't let things get in the way.
Now we've got Octahedron, which is Reverb Nation's number 1 on the Indie Alternative chart. Octahedron features Elena Lopez on vocals, Ruben Lopez on bass, Austin Jimison on guitar, and Daniel Puente on drums. They're currently looking to record their debut album, and I was able to hook up with them they're looking to record their debut. They're currently looking to record their debut album, and I was able to hook them up with a spot opening up with 210 favorite Slow Like Fire about a month ago. Octahedron's currently looking to record their debut album. They started a Kickstarter that really didn't take off, unfortunately, but who knows, maybe this will help out the next time they want to get something together for that. I was also able to hook them up with a show opening for Slow Like Fire. I believe it was the night before the 210 Toys for Tots event. Keep an eye on these guys. Look for them to really start taking off. And here's our debut of their new recording, Cold Reality.
This is Stacy Doodle, and you're listening to 210 Local Music Podcast.
Your head is low, lower than you've ever held it before. You look around, you never realized you felt it. You look around the room, the air is clinging to a shadow you used to know. You were surprised to see the air was following me. Expectations are not what they seem. The cold reality is that it's hanging over me. Your steady hands looking for something meaningful to hold on tight. Pressure forces you to just let go. Don't slip away from the place that you were raised from. When look inside, your heart and mind's already gone. Expectations are not what they seem. The cold reality is that it's hanging over me. Expectations are not what they seem. The cold reality is that it's hanging over me.
Up next is Rain on the Aftermath, which is Reverb Nation's number 5 on the Rock Progressive Alternative chart. Rain on the Aftermath features Andrea Cerda on vocals, David Garcia on drums, Jacob Vallejo on guitar, Chuy Hernandez on guitar, and Chris Holt on bass. These guys play at the Falls and Retox Bar constantly, so you have no excuse not to make it out, although I still have to check them out live as well. Here's their track Sucker Punch off their recently completed album. Now we've got Secrets and Irises, which is ranked number 8 on Reverb Nation's Indie Electro Alternative charts and includes Kelsey Novak, vocals, Jester Boyce on guitar, Joey Gonzalez guitar, Josh Barrera on bass, and Carlos Jimenez on drums. These guys killed it at Indie Fest 3 and are really, really nice people. Big shout out to Josh and Joey, who I've actually seen a couple of times at the Local 782 meetings. For those of you who don't know, Local 782 is San Antonio's DIY music commission, which is all about the indie music scene and helping DIYers get things done. Here's one of my favorite tracks off their debut EP, Golden Circles.
is your best when you're holding all the cards. Press down in the danger zone. But you have come this far. Doesn't matter how the ground you're born. This world is yours. Hey, 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 hey. Kick bait in the teeth with a bated breath, run in your mouth to the blind and deaf. So who I am and why you're here, counted amongst the now revered. You continue not to run away, I'm sure that you will stay from the sides you cannot steer. Safely made, my dear, no time for fear. When you're holding all the cards, press down in the danger zone. But you have come this far. Doesn't matter how the grind you bones. This world is yours. On top of a newspaper magazine, of the yeses and nos of the harsher scene. Write your life in its sunken thoughts, and your heart in your heart that was never bought. On top of a newspaper magazine, of the yeses and nos of the harsher scene. Write your life in its sunken thoughts, and your heart in your heart that was never bought. Then you get shot when you're holding all the cards. Press down in the danger zone. But you have come this far. Doesn't matter how the ground you're going. This world is yours. Oh, oh, oh. This world is yours. Oh, oh, oh. This world is yours. This world is your own.
Now we've got the Televators, which is number 7 on Reverb Nation's metal, progressive, and hard rock charts, featuring Bex on vocals, Jaime Flores on drums, David McCall on guitars and keyboards, and Keith Allen on bass. I have to say, Bex was one of the fastest musicians to respond to having their music played on the podcast, and they returned their release immediately. So these guys are obviously not messing around. Keep your eye out for them around San Antonio, because I'm sure they're going to be coming to a club near you soon. This is the Televators with Einstein's Dreaming Again.
Hi, this is Jen Alva. I play the bass and girl in Coma. I also paint, and you're listening to 210 Local Music, San Antonio, Texas.
That's good. That's perfect. I love that.
Black and with the rain, this soul
All right, ending the podcast, we've got Vagenda, which is number 5 on Reverb Nation's rock, metal, and alt-rock charts. Vagenda is made up of Cindy Osborne on vocals, Philip Capitano on drums, Rob Howe on guitar, and Ian Train on bass. Technically from Converse, these guys live right by where I live in Live Oak. Here's Vagenda with their song Reminiscing.
Blackened skin is what I'm in. Purple eyes are no surprise. You never listen to my cries. Jealous accusations fly. For 1 second, please don't lie. Cracked hearts that can't be denied. Lost memories. Lost memories are raging. Lost memories are raging me. Lost memories are raging. Control suppressed rage to vent. Unsubstantial evidence. From your mind you're never free. Scalp and deer now of me. Bodies fall to the floor violently. There's the door, it's time for you to leave. Lost memories are raping me. Lost memories are raping. Lost memories are raping me. Lost memories are raping. But do you miss me? I'm reminiscing. 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 I thought you were meant to drive. Get me out of here, line. Red, blue, flashing lights. This last time we kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight.
Thanks again for tuning in to episode number 31, and I hope you really enjoyed the music by a lot of female vocalists here in San Antonio and their amazing bands. Do me a favor, give us a call at 210-802-1197. That's our Google voicemail, so it's going to ring a few times. Nobody's going to answer it, but what you can do is you can leave your feedback on what you thought of the episode and what you thought of some of the bands that came out. And what I can do is I'll go ahead and play that on the next episode on air. Maybe not the next episode, but whenever I can get them all together, so that way we can kind of have like a little bit of a review with y'all's voices involved. So go ahead and leave that voicemail and let us know what you think. And you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter under 210 Local Media, and you can find us at www.210localmusic.com or 210localmedia.com, or if you're really lazy, 210lm.com. Thanks for listening. This podcast episode is brought to you in part by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day trial at www.210localmusic.com/audible. We get a nice little bonus if you do, and you can cancel at any time. There are over 150,000 titles for you to choose from for your iPad, Kindle, Android, or MP3 player.